The album is called Shepherd Moons, and I was very curious about what that title refers to.
Well, it's from the title track of the album, which is an instrumental, Shepherd Moons. It's the planet Saturn has a lot of rings around it, and on the last ring there are two little moons that protect the rings around Saturn. And I love the title because of they protect, and then the association with the moon is quite romantic. So in the end we titled the album Shepherd Moons.
It took you 3 years to have this next album. A lot of people have been waiting for it. When I'm listening to the album, much like the first album, I feel that you are more of a classical composer than you are a pop singer, songwriter. What is your background in music?
Well, you're right. I had classical training for about 6, 7 years, but I feel the influences are combined classically with Irish culture, because I was brought up in an area where you speak Gaelic as your first language, and Gaelic is a very old Irish language, and I enjoy being able to sing and express myself in Gaelic.
Now, the way it works is that you don't actually write the lyrics, as far as I understand. You have a team that you work with?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work?
I have producer Nicky Ryan, who arranges the music with me as well, and then Roma Ryan writes the lyrics.
They're a married couple?
Mm-hmm.
A brother and sister?
No, married couple.
And how did you find these two people?
I met them about 10 years ago, and I remember Nicky talking about a lot of ideas he had musically, one of them being to layer one voice for hundreds of times to see what would happen, and I was curious enough to want to try this idea. It was, again, very enjoyable. I enjoy the visual side because I know it suits the music very much, and the song itself is about a journey through a very beautiful paradise land, and I spent 2 days filming with quite a big crew, and afterwards there were 10 artists who had worked 3 weeks painting every second frame to give this effect of paintings coming alive.
Sometimes I get the feeling when I'm listening to the record that you use your voice as an instrument instead of thinking of yourself as a singer.
It's the solo album, yes, I do think of myself as a singer, but we do have tracks where we do use the voice as an instrument. So we layer it 100 times just for textures, for sounds, and emphasizing doing arpeggiated sounds, and it's very beautiful sound, but it's not really particularly noticeable as a voice as such. When I'm doing solo singing, it's very emotional, and you're relating lovely lyrics and wonderful feelings, both with the melody and the lyrics. But when it's multivocal, it's very hypnotic, and you tend to stand in the same place for maybe 3 hours, and you're just constantly singing. But it gets, you just get into this lovely hypnotic feeling, and you just go with it, and you just build up this sound. You really don't know what it's going to end up like till you go into the monitor room and you sit down and you listen to it.